Hi, everyone. Yes, I got a message from YouTube. Actually, it's two things. How's everybody doing? Who's here? Bryland Farm, Riri, Shelly Shack, and Bumblebee. Hi, hi. Ah, yes, I can see you, Brian. Oh, you have more energy than me. Being on the treadmill. Wow. I used to have a treadmill years and years ago. It turned out to be more of a clothes hanger, so we got rid of it. Ah, yeah. Well, I thought I would have my haul video. I went, shopping for the first time for hard goods. When did I go? Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever day, no, Thursday. I think, I'm sorry, I'm drinking pop and now I'm burping. Sorry. Um, Root beer will do that to you. Thursday, no, Friday. I was going to go Thursday because it was the first sunny day. But then I decided it was gonna be sunny on Friday also. So and Friday, on Goodwill, you can get the new tags coming out. So more things are half price. So I went there on Friday, and I will have that up hopefully tomorrow. It's all made, and I've done the thumbnail and the title. Uh, I have to I have to do it. I have to follow directions in this new class I'm taking. So it takes longer to do all those things together. I'm trying to do things much better. I've gained 8 or 9 followers, subscribers since last week. Not sure if it's you guys that have done that for me or if it's something, this class, because they said that I'll have 1,400 by the spring, so we'll see. Yeah. So my news, as far as the message I got from YouTube, first of all, they sent me a birthday card. I have been on YouTube 8 years today. It's my birthday on YouTube. But then I got an email that I should expect a check from them. Now don't get excited because it's just barely over $100 again. You have to break the $100, barrier before they'll send out a check. So it's just not, I don't even think it's 120. It's between there. Yeah, another check. So that means I've made over $200 so far on YouTube. Not like the other messages you get about thousands of dollars people are making, but I still have hope. And that's why I'm taking these classes from vidIQ. Uh, yeah, it's my happy YouTube birthday. Uh, so check tomorrow to see if my haul video goes up, all about me going thrifting for the whole new kind of buying of going to buy hard goods, vintage, antiques, and folk art type things. So, yeah. No, we did not get snow. We got rain. I was afraid it was going to get cold and we'd get ice, but we didn't. It's sort of I don't know. It's near 40 here today. It feels warmer, in the high 30s maybe. And you had the 2 days of ice. Yeah, I heard a lot of people got that ice storm. It's horrible. But it's raining today. I can't go out today. It's going to rain, I think, for the next couple days. So I'm stuck in the house. I can't drive. I'm just hoping that Thursday, when my appointment with the car dealer to get this fixed, my windshield wipers, that it's not raining, that it's a nice day. So far, it says it's just supposed to be cloudy, but that can change at any moment here. Uh, yes. Do you still have the ice, Shelley? Because that's horrible. Well, I had a better week than last week. It's just like I said, it's up and down all the time. It's just one week you think you've made the turn and we're finally in the fourth quarter and it's going to be really good. And then you have a week like I had last week, which was bad. But it's back up a little bit this week. Nothing tremendous. Plus, I'm selling things less expensive. So, yeah. So let me share my screen and we'll get to, let me show you what I did sell. First, I'm going to show you the little graft over here. See, the little graft is at least looking a little better because there's no empty spaces. I didn't have any 0 days, so. But the $100 line is right there, so I haven't even done $100 in one day. Each day is below that. So let's see here. The first thing is another belt. I sold another belt. This is a Dockers leather belt. It's a 1-inch wide, 40 inches long, embossed silver. The belt is embossed, has some metal little buttons on there, and then the silver buckle. And this was on sale, sold for $9.59. I hadn't sold belts in a long time, and then I sold one, I think, last week and another one this week. So maybe that could be in with the hard goods because, I'll always take a look at the belts. Okay, this is a men's Zara medium wash, mid-rise, straight leg pants, jeans in a size 36. These sold for $20 best offer. Now, I don't know if he just wanted to do an even number, but they were listed for $21.59. He offered me $20. I gladly accepted that. And these went to Miami, Florida. The belt went to Savannah, Georgia. The next thing is, now I've had this a long time. This is a leather suede skirt, a little mini skirt. It's by Blank, New York City. It's in gray suede. It looks brown here, but it's sort of grayish, like a taupe color. Had an exposed back zipper. See, there's the zipper. And it sold for get my magnifying glass since I can't see. Sold for $14.39. That was a sale. No, that must have been an offer, maybe that I sent out. Uh, like I've said, I've had this a long, long time. So it sold and it went to someplace in Georgia. Next thing is Champion golf shorts. Men's 40, gray, Bermudas, new with tags. Thank you, Brylan. This is one of the many shorts. Brylan sent me a whole bunch of men's shorts. They were Nicholas and Champion, most of them. So, and they keep selling, plugging along. So these were on sale though. They sold for, or maybe it was a best offer, $12.95, which I took, and they went to some place in Pennsylvania. It's cold in Pennsylvania. Here's that Hugo Boss zip front sweater jacket. I had a lot of interest in this jacket, and it sold for $19.99 finally. It was navy blue, very nice. It looked hardly worn at all. And this went to Upper St. Clair, Pennsylvania. No, that's not right. That's where the Champion shorts went. I forgot to switch pages here. The Hugo Boss went to Wichita, Kansas for a best offer of $17. They sent a best offer. Okay, this, I forget where I got this. I got this in a box or something. I don't think I bought this. This was an Adidas Ultimate Tank women's small graphic. It said Ohio made on it. And actually, I sold this pretty quickly. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd sell this actually. Went to some place, of course, in Columbus, Ohio. And it sold for $9.59, sale price. The next thing is this T. Tahari women's brown with the big black polka dots. It's a pullover sweater, size large. It was polyester and rayon. And this sold for a sale price of $9.59. And this went to someplace in New York, Stony Point, New York. Here's a pair of Lee jeans in a size 12 classic fit, and they are at the waist in this maroon color, which I'm happy I sold these because colored jeans really don't sell. And I'm not sure where I got these. They may have been in a box, but I've had them a long time. These went right to Bay Village, Ohio, right not far from where my daughter's new job is. They sold for a best offer of $12, which I gladly took. Yeah, I've had these a long time. The next thing is this cute little loft outlet pull-on mini skirt. It's a size large, petite. It had a ruffly hem, and it was navy blue with. They're not really polka dots. They're like little triangles or little diamond shapes, and they're pink. So I put on here white, and that's wrong. I hope that they saw that they were pink. Yeah, this went to some place in Chicago, Illinois. Next thing is another pair of jeans. I was happy to find these, but they didn't do as well as I thought they would. These are Flying Monkey. That used to be a good brand to find, but evidently not so much anymore. These were mid-rise skinnies, and they were size 31 with an exposed button to fly. and they sold for $15.99, and they went to Cary, North Carolina. This is a robe, a short sleeve robe in this gorgeous color. It's a size 18-20, it was a maxi length, and it sold for $15.99. No, wrong. Why can't I switch here? It was by Solange. Button-up short sleeve robe, new with tags. It sold for $19.19, which was the sale price. Went to North Olmsted, Ohio, and that's close to where my daughter lives. That wasn't her. Okay, the next thing is this new J. Crew 9-inch, not inseam, 9-inch rise, Billy Demi boot crop jeans. They were black. These sold for $17.77, which is an offer I sent out to watchers. And these went to Berkeley, California. Next thing is this ceramic orange cat desk pen and pencil holder. I've had this a long time. I had this on my desk for quite a while because I thought it was really cute. And then I decided to sell it. And right away, somebody on this, on my group here bought it. Thank you, Ruby. Now, when she said she was going to buy it, I said, you make sure you send me an offer that's really, really, really low. So she sends me an offer of $9. I meant much lower than that, Riri. So I included some surprises in there for you when I sent it out yesterday. So you'll be getting it in the next few days. I wrapped it up good and put it in a box. And it is going to Yeadon, Pennsylvania. I've had this forever. This Calvin Klein fitted black dress. And I don't know why, because it's a size 8. And this is all stretchy in here because it's sort of pleated. It's a silky sort of that fabric that you can just throw in a suitcase and it doesn't wrinkle. This would fit like a glove. This would really look good on you. And I don't know why I've had it such a long time. Yeah. It sold for $15 best offer that I took. Yes, and it went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Whoop, back here. And the last thing on eBay was this little Cato skirt, women's size 16 A-line linen blend, sort of 70s inspired graphic print. And this sold for $17.59. And this went to where? Lebanon, Ohio. Okay, that is what I sold on eBay. On Poshmark, I sold this Vans long sleeve hoodie. This is a men's extra large. And in between the stripes had these little checks. If you can see this. It was a nice, really nice shirt. It took quite a while to sell this. I don't know why, but it did sell for $25, and I netted $20 from this. The next thing is, this is one of the shirts I just pulled out of my closet when I was, decluttering the closet. This is by Orvis, just a short sleeve t-shirt. I took $8 for this and I netted $5.05. And this is by Topshop. This was a cotton blouse. And it had this is a connected sash that went around like your waist. So it gave you a shape to this blouse. Long sleeve. It was viscose, so it was really soft. It sold for $17, went to Brooklyn, New York. There's a shipping discount, so I made $11.58 on that. And the last thing is an American Eagle button-up shirt. This is a men's medium, long sleeve. This nice blue and white check. Sold for $15, and I made $12. And this went to Bryant, Arkansas. So that is what I sold. So let me show you the numbers for eBay. Now this is just eBay. It was from the 8th to the 14th, this past week. So total sales, $359. Excuse me, and 31 cents. I netted $181.26. Selling costs. Why so much selling costs? Now, I've already paid my, that just doesn't seem right. I'm going to have to look into that. Anyway, because I already paid my store fee. It's a lot for selling costs. Anyway, average sales price was $23.95. That's on eBay. So let me come back and tell you what about Poshmark. On Poshmark, I sold 4 things. I grossed $65, and that netted me $48.63. And the average selling price, except for that one thing, they were low prices. So that pulled it down to the average selling price being $16.25, which is pretty low for Poshmark. Now my total altogether net amount, I netted $229.89, but I had to take the cost of goods out of that. So the cost of goods on how many? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 items was $66.50. So total net that went into my bank account was $163.39. So I'm never going to get rich reselling on eBay and Poshmark, it looks like. So I'm going to have to do it somehow on YouTube. And so far, in 8 years, I've made $200 and some dollars. Wonder how much that is an hour. Now, I haven't done it seriously for 8 years. That's just when I signed in and started doing little things. Probably back on my other channel, too. But yeah, most all of it was on eBay. And just those last 4 things were on Poshmark. Surprises are the best. Shelley says, don't they have a courtesy car that they can pick you up? The ice has melted. It's 47 degrees now. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to call and ask. I told him I would have to call him. If it's raining the day I have the appointment, I'm going to have to call him because I'm not going to drive again. I'm not going to drive again in the rain. That was, yeah, I shouldn't have been doing that. But I got home safely. Yeah. So I've been learning to how to complement my thumbnail with my title, and it's a whole thing that you learn. So this one I'm putting on tomorrow will be about I've turned now to switching how I'm buying. I'm switching from mostly clothes to mostly all hard goods, selling antiques if I can find them, smalls. They have to be small because I'm not going to go through trying to ship huge, heavy things. So I'm selling small antiques and vintage, but then I'm selling also a folk art look type thing that you decor, in the house, sort of like I decorate. And I was just looking over in this cupboard next to me, and I have a lot of CDs that I could also list. Every place I look, I find things I can list. So, yeah. So I'll be selling things from around the house, and if I get to go, thrifting, hopefully I'll have the car fixed after next Thursday, and I'll get to. Although there is a sunny day or two coming up that I could go out. Yesterday it was sunny, and I went to the dollar store. I should have. I was looking for a couple things I had seen on the Deal Guy. You watch him because he always goes through the store, and there's somebody else that goes through it too, and then I see things I want. So I went on. I didn't find the scissors that he said to buy, but I did find that cover that you use in your microwave to put over things so it doesn't splash. I did get one of those. I got a surprise for my daughter there. And I got some wrapping paper, cards. Yes, they have Hallmark cards there for $1 and two for $1. Some are $1 and some are two for $1. So the best place to get your cards, if you're getting a few cards, is at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. It was very crowded. And of course, because everybody's going in there and finding things for like gift baskets and things to make and wrapping paper, all that stuff for Christmas. So I may go back again, but yeah, then I went to Mark's and got a couple things I needed. But yeah, I had to make the most of a sunny day. So today it's raining. So and tomorrow's going to be raining also. So I'm hoping everybody's having good days. I'm glad your ice storm is over, Shelley. This is Shelley Shack, not Shelley Bryland Farm. uh, yeah. I tried it. They sent me a birthday card. I tried to put it on, but it had movement on it, so it wouldn't accept it to put it on. It has to be a still picture that you put on the thumbnail for uh, in YouTube Studio here. It didn't accept it because it wasn't just a still picture, or I would have shown it to you. It was just a cake that went around with candles on it that were flickering. So that is what I did this week. Now, there is yesterday, well, it started like 2 evenings ago. I noticed this loud noise coming from my basement. like a mechanical noise. It sounded like water. So I went down there right away, and it was something coming from near my sump pump. It wasn't the sump pump itself. It was the other thing that runs it. I think it's sort of connected. I don't even know what it is, but it broke one other time, and I had my handyman at the time. I had a handyman. He replaced it. So this isn't that old, but it is making a horrible noise. And I thought maybe it was because my Culligan system was doing its thing. Every few weeks it does this cycle, goes through. But I waited and waited, and for hours it went on, especially loud in this room because it's right under here. It's right under here. And it even up in my bedroom, you could hear it loud because I think the sound goes through the pipes. And it was just too loud. I couldn't stand it anymore. So I went down and I unplugged it. And now it's not making any noise at all. But I don't even know what it is. So tomorrow I have to call my plumber. I have to call Daryl. He takes care of of course, my boiler too, but he'll be glad to know it has nothing to do with the boiler. My furnace is working fine, but it's an actual plumbing problem. So I don't know if that thing needs replaced again. I mean, it felt hot. I did not feel, good going to bed with that thing running because I didn't want anything, even though it's filled with water, I didn't want anything catching on fire. It is plugged in. So I did unplug it, and it hasn't made a noise since, of course. I was going to plug it back in to see if it was still making that noise, but I didn't. I'm just going to wait till the plumber comes. But yeah, it got me thinking. Of course, it's the weekend. What Daryl doesn't answer his phone on the weekends. So what do you do if you have a real plumbing emergency? Besides turn off the water altogether. I mean, they should have an emergency number, but I've tried before on the weekend to get a hold of them. And of course, the company's closed and Daryl doesn't answer his phone. So there you go. I'm going to ask him, what should I do if I'd have a real emergency? Oh, there are some 24-hour plumbers. Yeah. I suppose that would have been the next thing I would be looking for. I can imagine they cost a fortune. To get any type of plumber, electrician, anything in the trades to work on the weekend, it costs an arm and a leg. Yeah. So I just unplugged it. I fixed it. It's not making a noise, and nothing seems to be happening. Everything seems to be working. I'm not flooding or anything down there. I'm not going to use my washer, which is right sort of next to this thing. I'm not going to, I think the water from my washer goes into the tub thing, and then it goes into this machine, and then it goes out from there. So it has something to do, with that. I really don't think it has anything to do with the sump pump. It doesn't seem to be connected down there at all. But what do I know? I'm not a plumber. So there's that. And I found out, I was trying to do my video, and I was trying to make notes on this whiteboard. I have a whiteboard, and I had written notes where I could actually see and put it next to the camera. I could see sort of without looking down. But when I picked this up, it had notes from months and months and months ago. It was written with an erasable marker. But if you leave an erasable marker on here long enough, it's almost impossible to get off. I mean, just by wiping it, it doesn't just wipe off. But I found something that takes it off immediately. And it's the good old hand sanitizer that I'm sure we all have now. You just squirt a little bit on, it wipes off just like that. So if nobody knew that, you probably all knew that before me, but so yeah, it's very easy fix. Yeah. What else did I learn? Anything? I think that's all that I wanted to tell you. But I will be busy. I have to edit that video yet. I did learn when I was making that video that I have to get organized before I start the video, because there's going to be a lot of editing going on in this video. So I hope you watch it. You may be surprised at some of the things I bought. I didn't buy much, and I'll tell you why in the video. So I will see you when Thursday, because the video on the haul, of course, is recorded. But I'll see you live on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. And I hope you all can come back. Cleaning hints on shoes. I have my box already. I am going to do that video. I think you said shoes, right? I do have a box full of stuff that I use on shoes. Yes. So I will do that video. Now that I'm doing this class, I have to come up with a thumbnail and a title following their directions. So, yeah. So I will see you on Thursday. Y'all be good. Be blessed. And I hope you can all find Christmas presents for everybody. I'm having a terrible time getting myself organized because I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. I'm trying to, start thrifting other things or listing other things. And I've got to concentrate on Christmas. I haven't done one more decoration since last week. I've got to go down in the basement and get some more stuff and put it up. And yeah, when I get my decor all fixed for Christmas, I'll show that. So everybody have a good week, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye.